Farmville is about 5,000 people. Our history is a tobacco town. As that economic situation changed, we're now changing with it.
That change is being guided by an organization of local residents called the Farmville Group.
We were doing okay. We were holding our own, but we certainly weren't flourishing. And we wanted to thrive.
To do that, the group wanted to find a way to utilize vacant buildings downtown.
And we decided we were going to lead with the arts.
The Farmville Group partnered with the East Carolina University College of Fine Arts.
Our initial thought was that we were going to try to raise money and provide an inexpensive incubator space for young artists to come and start to try to become professional artists and to develop a marketplace.
The owners of this old 1946 Gulf station downtown donated the building to the effort.
It was home to quite a few pigeons here in town. It wasn't in the best of shape.
But the Farmville Group renovated it and transformed this old gas station into the glass station.
Tonight we're going to make a piece from start to finish.
ECU instructor Michael Tracy does glassblowing demonstrations here.
I'm melting the white chunks of glass in, but now I'm going to twist it up. Basically what I'm doing is I'm letting it lag on itself, and it starts, whoa, about to drop it, and it starts twisting.
Tracy says he stumbled into glassblowing in college, taking a class in it to fulfill an elective requirement.
I became totally and utterly addicted to it, and I ended up practically living in that studio for the next 3 years. In a sense, it's almost like the action movies of art processes, because you're dealing with fire, heat, you're having to fight gravity the entire time while you're working, because you have to rotate that pipe to keep the piece on center.
People filled the building on Saturday nights to watch Tracy work.
So you can see I'm not heating the whole piece, I'm heating just the very tip. So what I've been doing is a lot of back and forth, because we got to put in a constriction called a jack line.
There's a payoff for Tracy too.
In a sense, I think for me, glassblowing's almost become my exercise. And you know how some people will talk about how they get a high when they do exercise or strength training or something like that. I get the same thing. When I get in there and I'm working, it's just I get into this zone where it's like the rest of the world doesn't matter. I don't care what problems I have. All that matters is me and this piece I'm making, and it is wonderful.
Tracy likes to turn glass into art, but he can also turn it into more utilitarian pieces.
We can make bowls, we can make vases, we can make cups. If you can think of it, there's probably a way to make it. Glass is a very flexible material.
Tracy teaches glassblowing classes here too, with this sales pitch to prospective students.
Come do the most awesome thing you can possibly ever do.
For the Farmville Group, the glass station has become the economic catalyst it was looking for.
We suddenly have tourism here in Farmville, so we get a lot of people coming to the demonstrations. A lot of people come by during the week and just want to see where the glass station is.
And more people are buying or renting downtown buildings. The town expects to cut its number of vacant buildings in half over the next year.
One of the first questions is, if they're looking at a building, well, how far is it from the glass station? It really has been a major center of activity for our town.
The glass station is located at 3732B West Wilson Street in Farmville. Glassblowing demonstrations occur several times a month, usually on Saturday nights. For more information, find them on Facebook.